there is right. There is good because there is bad. There is good, and because there is good, there is bad, whichever way you want to look at it. But the fact is that in a dualistic world, these things exist, these opposites exist. But the truth of spirit is there is no wrong way. There is no way that is not ideal for you to experience this life. We're all moving at our own pace. We're all learning at our own pace. We're all experiencing certain things at our own pace, and this is perfectly okay. This is a wonderful thing because we are free. We are free in this world to express ourselves. We are free in this world to live our greatest dreams. And soul, which may not always seem rational, it may not always seem ideal, it may not always be what you want to feel at that exact moment, but it calls to you, and your path lies within this knowing that your soul is who you really are, regardless of what is around you, regardless of any chaos in your life, of any people who might be trying to tell you otherwise, of any fears you may have. Your soul screams from your heart to experience, to deepen, and simultaneously be the individual that you are. We're all learning at our own pace. We're all doing the best we can with what we know, with what we have, with what we've learned, with what we are. And that's amazing. 2012 is an awakening, is a knowing, is a recognizing that we are all this individual being. Each. We are each all this individual being who wants to experience life in its own way, and at the same time remain connected to oneness, remain connected to the things that want to make us happy. And this simultaneous cycle of attaching and detaching, and it's not as much about balance as it is about what you feel for yourself at a certain time, what you feel is necessary for yourself at a certain time. And this is so wonderful that we all have this freedom, that we all have this choice. And we understand we need to accept everyone for who they are. If you choose to do something that's good, you have that freedom of choice. Somebody else who does something that you think is bad, they have that freedom of choice too. To them, it might seem good. To you, it might seem bad. It's all in perspective. It's all in your soul's knowing of what's right for you and how you look at things. The soul loves to reflect. The soul loves to understand why certain things come into its life. The soul loves to revel in beautiful and in painful things. And this is not a bad thing. Some of the most important lessons we can learn from life lie, and learn about ourselves even, lie in the not so ideal situations that we are confronted with, lie in unexpected circumstances, unexpected endings or beginnings. And whenever you reflect on them, you have the choice to understand why these things are happening or to not, and that's all in your choice. But the soul seeks to understand. The soul knows there is a reason. The soul knows there is light, and you might all of a sudden find yourself feeling dark. But if you return to your soul to understand, all things are light. There is light in all things, all events that happen, whether or not they're what you imagined, whether or not they are helpful, but that's all in perspective. whether something is helpful or not. It's all in how you look at it. Soul reflects to see the lessons, to see the opportunities, to see the love, to see the life. Because that's what the soul is. It is our nature. It is where we came from. We're an expression of divine. Each of us is one expression, one different expression. All a piece of the puzzle that whenever you put together, whenever we all come together, we look like this. We're whole. Because there is no person, there is no other being that is exactly the same. You are unique. And it's beautiful. I'm so glad that I have the opportunity to share this message with you, to share this knowing. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I do healing sessions for those that are of interest. I also counsel and can give spiritual advice. I hope that you find that you recognize all the things within your life that make your heart sing. And understand that every part of this process, every moment, every day, every week, month, year, everything is part of learning to know this. This is your life. You're sitting there right now, breathing, with some gravitational force holding all these atoms together, all these cells together. And it's beautiful. I thank you tremendously for watching this video and tuning into this message. I hope that you find truth in it, in your own way, whatever way you feel in your heart. Thank you so much for being alive and existing and being part of this beautiful circle of wholeness that we all are. Thank you.